What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today's Down and Dirty is going to be a short one. I want to talk about this situation right here. So I am in the middle of a pile. In fact, let me back up so you can see what we're doing here. I'm going to dump this load off. But take a look at my track before I move, because this is specifically what I want to talk about. You're going to see that this pile just caved in on my track. We're going to come back to that. So let me back up here. You can see what I'm doing. This is always a joy trying to operate and film with a camera in your hand at the same time. So what we're doing is we're shoving the middle out of this pile. But one of the things that happens, as you just saw, is you get dirt that caves in on the side of the machine. Now we're going to get out of the machine and we're going to talk about why this is something we need to pay attention to. Let me back up here out of my pile and we will hop out. Okay. So why do we care about dirt rolling onto the tracks, Brian? This is a machine made to go in dirt. Well, that's a great question, everyone. So what we're really concerned about isn't so much the top of the track. What we're concerned about is that dirt is also rolling up under this area right here. And especially if you've got an uneven surface, this track might be down 2 or 3 inches underneath your rollers, which means that whole area is getting filled with dirt. And so as we start to go forward, our rollers are no longer tracking with our actual linkage down there. And more importantly, as we get here to the back, this idler and our sprocket is really going to struggle to get around that material. And if you're not careful, you will walk yourself right out of your track. And so this is one of those times where I'm going to say, absolutely, go to town on the pile, get aggressive with it. It's okay to get the machine in the dirt. But at the same time, you need to actually listen to your machine. When those tracks start to really creak and pop, and you can feel it in the machine, your machine will start to tweak a little bit to one side as that track gets super, super tight. That's where you want to back off and maybe go in reverse. Let some of that dirt empty off to the side, because you know, worst case scenario, you walk yourself out of your track. Best case scenario is over time, you're actually going to stretch this track. For those of you who are not aware, that are new to the industry, these tracks actually have steel bands that run right up the middle here. And you will stretch those steel bands and it gets to the point where your track tensioners can no longer keep the track tight enough and you have to go buy a new track. So just, you know, a quick little public service announcement, if you will. Listen to the machine, pay attention to the machine. Don't be afraid to back out of the cut just for a second to clean those tracks, let some of that debris fall out and material fall out of your tracks, and then go forward with your push, and that'll keep you a happy camper. It'll take care of your machine. You'll do a lot better. So that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next Down and Dirty.